Welcome back all to Shaving with Peg Leg. Welcome to the barber shop. Come on in, have a seat. As soon as we're done with the babbling fat guy in the camera, you'll be next. Excuse me. Every time. Cannot go without it. Alright guys. It's the Wednesday leaf head shave. We're using a once used, this will be a second use, of a Supermax titanium. I really like these blades. So we'll be seeing how long we can push one of these to before it dies, before it's no good for a shave anymore. Today, just using nothing fancy, nothing special, just my Arko shave stick. But first, the Neutrogena shave cream for a pre-shave. Just that much. Guys, you don't need a pre-shave. All a pre-shave really does, of course, I just got out of the shower and I don't have that much stubble on my head. I don't have any hair, just stubble. It just softens the hair a little bit. Makes it easier to cut. But if you have a coarse beard or face shave or coarse hair on your head, use a pre-shave. It'll soften it, loosen it up a little bit, make it easier to cut. Using my Maseto 30mm today. And we're just gonna, it's still dripping. Don't want it to drip. Just want it wet, not dripping. Just want to load some soap onto the brush. And then take it to the head. You can do this on your face too, this way, load it onto the brush and then apply it to the face. Or you can just take the stick and rub it on your head and rub it on your face and then lather it up. Either way works. I'm going to put a little more on there because I think the brush swallowed some of it. Yeah, it did. And as you head shavers know, this is the best part of a head shave right here. It's not the cutting. It's that beautiful head massage you get with the brush. You could do this all day. And I just might. No, we're to shave. Alright, I had put this in some hot water to get the blade warm. Going with the grain because my hair grows front to back. On the top. Right here, it's just with no cut because there's nothing growing there. That was my Oscar Mayer baloney patch. They used to call me once a week seeing if the baloney was ready. They were kind of upset when I shaved my head. There's no more baloney for them. And then on the sides, with the grain on the sides of your head, your hair generally grows down. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm forgetting lately. Because the leaf does not get in here. So we'll give that a little cleanup. saw a video by Geo Fatboy this morning. A guy had sent him an email asking him to do a video on the way he shaves. And the guy uses, for his first pass, he uses an R41 on his base. His second pass, he uses a Mueller R39. So 39C or just 39, I can't remember. But it's the slant, it's the recurve slant angle head. He uses that for his second pass. And then his third pass against the grain, he uses the 34C, recurve 34C. And I'm like, okay, I mean, makes sense. Use the 41 to get rid of most of your growth. Use the 39 with that different blade angle cut to come in and clean up what you left behind, and then use the 34C to finish off. Nice mild shaver. I just don't know if I'd want to be spending 20 minutes after my shave cleaning razors. I clean my razors after every shave. Take the blades out, rinse them off, dry them off. If they're a twist to open, I generally put a drop of gun oil. You can use 3-in-1, whatever, down the hole where the rod is that activates the doors. I put a drop of oil down there. Just to make sure they stay lubricated and don't rust up. But like this, after I use this, I will take it apart, take both blades out, put them on a towel, like the bottom blade and the middle blade. I will take the bottom blade, put it on the right side, and take the middle blade. Well, I only use 2 in a 2 out of 3 slots. Put the middle blade on the left side. So when I put the razor back together, I know to take the left side, put it in first on the bottom, and the one on the right side in the middle slot. I rotate them every shave. So they get, because the bottom blade cuts more than the middle blade. It's the first blade that hits hair on your head. So it does the majority of the work the first time. So to keep the blades cutting evenly, that's just the way I do it. I don't know if anybody else does it that way, but it's the way I do it. Get some more soap on here. That's the way I do it, just to keep my blades even. You know, run the head underneath hot water, take my toothbrush, give it a couple quick scrubs, shake it off, take a dry washcloth, dry it off, and then put the blades back in, clamp the head back down, put it away. That takes enough of my time with the leaf. Okay, across the grain. I'm going to shave my face tomorrow with the Hashir versus the Rapira razor. And then on Christmas Eve, I'll do another head shave. I'll do one on Saturday instead of Sunday. I'll shave my head. And then on Christmas, I'm going to do a special shave on Christmas. And then I'll post that up later in the day, so y'all can watch it on Monday. Well, actually, Christmas is Saturday. We're celebrating Christmas on Sunday. So, I should say on Christmas I'll be shaving my head. And then my Christmas on Sunday I'll be shaving my face. I don't know what razor I'm going to use on my head on Christmas though. Huh. That's a good question. You know what? I might use the Hari Ali razor, because I haven't used that one in a little bit. Even though it's coming up on the comparison shaves kind of soon, not right away, like 4 shaves away. But I like that razor, so we'll see what happens. But I want I want my head nice and clean for my Christmas on Sunday. My brother and his girlfriend are coming over that Sunday for Christmas. My oldest son can't because he'll be working. My daughter will be in town with her 2 demon spawn children. My granddaughters, which is only makes sense that they're demon spawn because all my kids are spawned from the sister of Satan. So, and my daughter is just like her mother. So, guess it runs in the family. Oh, I'm not easy to get along with either. I'm an asshole. Everybody tells me. It's like, they don't have to tell me. Something I know. Known it all my life. Against the grain. And Mom's out in the living room doing shit, getting ready for Christmas for everybody to come. My youngest, like I said, my youngest son should be here. My daughter will definitely be here because she's coming down from where she lives for the going back the 2nd of January. She's down here for the holidays. And my oldest is working, so. But she's doing stuff for Christmas and she's complaining about this, that, and the other. It's like, you know what? You had 52 weeks since last Christmas season to do all this shit. And you wait to do the majority of this hard stuff, or harder stuff, a few days before Christmas. And then you bitch because you can't do this and you can't do that and you want me to do it, and I'm helping, I'm doing. But it's like, why'd you wait all year? You had a whole year to do it. Some of the stuff she wants done could have been done at any time. Oh well. Come from a family of procrastinators. But I got all my gifts wrapped and under the tree. And gift cards and envelopes in the tree. I'm all good. I'm all set. I'm ready to go. I just got to cook dinner on Sunday for the family, that's all. We're just having ham, yam casserole, green bean casserole, and I forget what else. But I got to make, tomorrow I got to make bread and biscuits and rolls and everything. But I might hold off on the rolls and the biscuits until Saturday, and because nobody's going to be here but Mom and I for Christmas. So I might do those Christmas Day so that they're fresher for Sunday. Yeah, I'll probably make the bread tomorrow. And then we'll go with it from there. Damn good blade, guys. Works well in the leaf too. Like I said, it's one of my favorite blades, the ones I really like to use. Didn't steal that much lather. It stole some, but not a lot. See, no sound going this way or across the grain, but against the grain. Still cutting. So I clean it up as much as I can today. That's less I'll have to clean up on Saturday when I shave my head. I don't know. I'm not dressing up for Christmas this year either. I was thinking about long sleeve shirt, cufflinks, tie, jacket, whole 9 yards, long pants. With somebody with no legs, believe me, that's hard. Getting your legs shoved up through the pant leg so that you can put them on is a pain in the ass. But no, I'm not. I'm just going to do t-shirts and a short. T-shirt and shorts this year. You will see the animal in its natural habitat. Its natural environment. Yeah, I'm making the ham. I'm going to cook it in root beer. I'll put the ham in the pan. Don't want to talk to you. I'll put the ham in the pan. I'll coat it in root beer. I'll put about that much root beer at the bottom of the pan. Then I'll coat it with honey, rub it all in, and then I'll layer it with brown sugar, and then I'll bake it. But it's a ham, and it's not a raw ham. It's already cooked, so it's just got to be heated through. you've never had a root beer ham, you need to try it. It has that nice bit of sweetness to it that you really want. See, ham is one of those meats that the thinner it's sliced, the better it tastes to me. And I think it's because of the salt content in the ham. But to me, they always taste better when they're sliced really thin. Maybe I should break out the Mercur 34C or the R41 and shave the ham. That would be a hoot, wouldn't it? Or take one of my straights and cut the ham. I don't think anybody wants anything that's had my hairs in it on their food, even though they're clean. That's good. I never get cue ball. Never. So, that's pretty good. There's times I skip the alum, but if you're going to use alum, you should use it every time, because it's a good astringent. And if you have micro cuts, ones that don't bleed, they're just little nicks in the top layer of skin, it helps with those. Also, some guys have claimed that since they started using alum, they get less acne. Possibility, because it is an astringent. It does clean out your pores. So what are y'all doing for Christmas? Y'all ready? Got your shopping done? I hope. Look, I already said once I didn't want to talk to you. I don't care what you're selling. I've been getting emails for the last 2 days. This company says, I've won $50,000. Send us your information and your bank account number and we'll deposit it right away. You're going to give me some brains to go with that $50,000 for giving you my bank account information? Because unless you are, you ain't getting it. Nobody's getting that crap. It's bad enough recently I had somebody steal my card number. And I'd like to know where they get your card number from, because I don't go anywhere where they can scan it or anything. So they had to steal it from somebody that I use it online with. But track that down if you can. Just plain old witch hazel. Another astringent that's good for your skin. Helps clean the pores out. And we know what this does. It has alcohol in it. Not only does it clean the pores out, it kills any germs that are up there. Oh, a little bit of burn. A little bit. I only had about a 1.5 with the alum block, just in the spots I kept going over. A lot. It wasn't much. But that let me know they were there. And my Johnson & Johnson to keep my head as soft as my brain. But my brain's still not soft enough to give you my bank account information, you morons. Yeah, I have unsubscribed from all those places, but they always find another email address to send you stuff from. They've got a bank full of email addresses they'll send you shit from and keep sending it to you until you excuse me, blew my brains out. It shouldn't take much. Yeah, they always have extra email addresses they send you shit from. Same as blocking phone numbers from salesmen. They've always got a bank of phone numbers they can call you from, and they do. The society we live in. Let's see how many people we can scam out of money today. Nobody wants to work for a living. They all want easy, quick money. It's like the kids coming out of college go, I don't want to start working at your corporation in the mailroom. I want to be CEO. I got a college degree, no experience. I'm CEO material. Get out of here. Or the guy at McDonald's wanting $15, $20 an hour to drop some fries in the fryer, and the timer goes off and raises the fries out of the oil itself, and to flip a burger, and to get your order wrong at the drive-thru, right? How many times has that happened to you, gone to a fast food place and you get the wrong order? How many times? And they want 15, 20 bucks an hour when they don't do the work for $7 an hour. Our society is messed up, fellas. I'm glad I'm not going to be around much longer to see it. I give myself another 20, 23 years or so. I hit 80, that'll be good. I'll be done. Cut me out. Drop me off the planet, I'm done. Alright guys, it was a good head shave with a leaf as usual. I never get cue ball, even with a leaf, the R41, nothing gives me cue ball. My hairs just refuse to be cut in these areas here. Just absolutely refuse to go down the skin. So, the Supermax blade, one of my favorites, the Supermax titaniums. If you can find them, get them. I can't find them in a 100 pack. I've tried. I can't find them. I can find them buying them 5 or 10 blades at a time, whatever it is, but I cannot find a 100 pack. If you know where there's Supermax titanium, if you see these in a 100 pack, please leave the link in the comments section for me, so I can order 100 of those. I really like those blades. But other than that, you guys take care. We're done with this babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys, and Merry Christmas.